5-star Business Finance Q3 FY26 results. Profit growth slows. What's impacting margins? Five-star Business Finance delivered a cautious but strategically important set of results in Q3 FY26, where management clearly prioritized asset quality stabilization over aggressive growth. While headline profit numbers remained largely flat, the quarter revealed elevated stress in the loan book, deliberate moderation in disbursements, and a visible shift in focus toward collections and risk control. Starting with growth, assets under management stood at 12,964 crore rupees as of December 31, 2025, registering a healthy 16% year-on-year growth. However, sequential growth slowed sharply to just 1% quarter-on-quarter, signaling a conscious decision by management to pause balance sheet expansion. Disbursements during the quarter came in at 976 crore rupees, down 18% compared to the previous quarter, reinforcing the company's stance that growth will resume only after collections and underwriting frameworks are fully stabilized. Profitability remained stable but showed early signs of pressure. PAT for Q3 FY26 stood at 277 crore rupees, up marginally by 1% year-on-year but down 3% sequentially. This moderation was driven by slightly higher credit costs, normalization after one-offs in the previous quarter, and the impact of the new labor code. Return ratios declined, with ROA at 7.00% and ROE at 15.80%, reflecting slower growth and higher balance sheet caution rather than any structural earnings weakness. The most important development during the quarter was the movement in asset quality. Gross Stage 3 assets increased to 3.18% from 2.64% in Q2 FY26, while Net Stage 3 assets rose to 1.94% from 1.46%. This indicates continued stress among certain borrower cohorts, particularly in the softer buckets. However, management emphasized that the stress is not systemic and remains manageable due to the secured nature of the loan book. What stands out positively is the improvement in collection metrics. Overall collection efficiency remained strong at 96.6%, while unique customer collection efficiency stood at 95.1%, both largely stable quarter-on-quarter. Excluding Stage 3 accounts, unique customer collection efficiency improved meaningfully to 97.26%, while collection efficiency on the current book improved to 99.01%. These metrics indicate that incremental stress is not worsening and that the company's corrective actions are beginning to reflect in early delinquency buckets. Recoveries during the quarter were encouraging, with 23 crore rupee recovered from NPAs and technical write-offs. Credit cost increased only marginally to 1.44% despite high slippages, highlighting adequate provisioning discipline. The company carried ECL provisions of 237 crore rupees, translating to 1.83% of AUM, with Stage 3 provision coverage at close to 40%, providing reasonable downside protection. From a funding and liquidity perspective, Five-Star continued to improve its cost structure. The cost of incremental debt dropped sharply to 8.19% during the quarter, significantly lower than the previous quarter. The overall cost of funds declined to 9.12%, down over 50 basis points year-on-year. This decline in funding cost is critical, as it helps offset yield pressure and supports net interest margins, which stood at a still healthy 16.04%. The balance sheet remains well supported by strong liquidity of 2,276 crore rupees, giving the company sufficient flexibility to resume growth once asset quality stabilizes. Total borrowings stood at 8,199 crore rupees, with no immediate liquidity concerns. Operationally, the company continued investing heavily in its collection infrastructure. During the quarter, Five-Star added 35 new branches, taking the total to 835 branches across 11 states. More importantly, the number of collections officers rose sharply to 2,452, nearly doubling year-on-year. This investment underscores management's seriousness in strengthening ground-level collections before accelerating growth. Management commentary was notably conservative yet confident. While acknowledging elevated slippages, the leadership reiterated confidence in rolling back stressed accounts without principal loss due to the secured loan structure. The company expects visible improvement in asset quality and growth momentum over the next 1 to 2 quarters, once underwriting and collections are fully aligned. In conclusion, Five-Star Business Finance's Q3 FY26 performance reflects a deliberate reset phase rather than deterioration in fundamentals. Growth has been intentionally slowed, margins remain healthy, funding costs are improving, and collection metrics are stabilizing. For investors, the key monitorables over the next few quarters will be the trajectory of Stage 3 assets, normalization of disbursement growth, and recovery trends. If asset quality stabilizes as guided, Five-Star could emerge from this phase with a stronger and more resilient balance sheet. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us for more detailed company result analysis.